Today, I am going to teach you how to attract your dream partner, your dream relationship. I am Coach Corey Sartori, and I am so excited to share this valuable information with you. I have been a life coach for over 8 years, and I have been on my own personal journey of self-development for 11 years. And the knowledge I have gained in the last 11 years is what I'm going to share with you today when it comes to attracting your dream relationship or partner. So let's dive in. So for me, I was told for many years that I probably was going to end up alone. I spent over a decade in a codependent toxic relationship, and that didn't serve me. But then I also had women in my life that would say, well, you're going to end up alone. This person is alone, and it's because of XYZ, you're going to be in the same place. And that got in my mind, and I believed for a while that I was never going to find my partner. And I truly wanted it. I'd spent a long time in a toxic relationship, and so I really wanted to find somebody that loved me and saw me for who I was. But I kept attracting the wrong type of guys that didn't see my value, they didn't see my worth, they thought I should be different. And I stayed stuck and alone for many, many years because of my own limiting beliefs around relationships, because of what other people told me and more. And so today I want to teach you how to attract your dream partner. And so let's dive in. I now have the best marriage. I'm married to my best friend. We have been together now for 8 years and married for 7. And we love our life. Every day we tell each other how grateful we are for each other and for our life and for our kids and for experiences. And so I want this for you because I know that having a relationship and having a partner that loves me and sees me and cheers me on is the best thing. So today that's what I want to help you do. So if you truly want to attract your dream partner, if you want to have that perfect relationship, you have to become that future version of yourself, that person that feels worthy, that person that loves themselves, that person that is confident, that person that has boundaries. So you have to become that future version of yourself if that's what you want to attract. So for me, I wasn't attracting what I wanted because I had the same limiting beliefs. I wasn't showing up in the world with value. I wasn't loving myself fully, and so I wasn't attracting those right people for me. And so you have to become the future version of yourself that feels worthy if you want to attract that dream partner, that dream relationship. So what does this mean? What does that mean? So you must get clear on who future you is. How do you show up in the world? How do you interact? How are you in that relationship? How do you act with your partner? How do you treat them? How do they treat you? You need to get clear on who future you is. The person that is worthy of having a loving, committed, amazing relationship. So you need to get clear on who you want to be in this relationship. You want to get clear on how you want to show up in this relationship. You need to know what you bring to the relationship, right? You also need to write down, and this is something that I think will be really valuable for you. Take time to sit down and write out the best version of you. Think about who is the person you want to become, because I know for a lot of us, when we are struggling to find love, it's like, what's wrong? And we're not taking time to work on ourselves. This is what I see time and time again when I'm working with my clients, is they're trying to find all this love outside of them when they really need to focus on the love within them and loving themselves, so then they can attract that other person to love them as well. But you will never find the right person. Maybe you will, but it won't be as amazing as it can be until you love yourself. And so you need to write down, what is the very best version of you look like, feel like, act like, right? You need to love yourself. You need to be confident in who you are. You need to see your worth, right? Worthiness is a huge part of what keeps that person away from you, is because you don't feel worthy of having that relationship. So I want you to write down the very best version of you. Who is that? How do they show up in the world? that clarity will help you to start attract. What else? I want you to also write down, what are your core values, right? Integrity, fun, love, travel, whatever it is, write down your core values. Make sure that even if they're not your core values right now, they're core values you want to live up to, you want to become. And then write down your boundaries. So get really clear on future you. Who is that person? Whether it's 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, who is that person that you want to become? And for me, I always have a future version of myself, because I always want to be getting better. I always want to be growing. I always want to be expanding. So once you have that clarity of who you're going to be in the future, who the person that is worthy of love, that is confident, that loves themselves, and so much more, once you know all of that, I want you to have it written down, and then every morning read that over, and then sit down for at least 5 minutes to just envision in your mind future you. See yourself as this person. Feel the energy that she has. Feel the joy she has in her heart. Connect to that future version of yourself. If you can connect to that future version of yourself that loves yourself, that is in a happy, healthy relationship, that is confident, that is powerful, if you can connect to that for the next 60 days and fully believe it. Here's the thing, you have to fully believe that you're worthy. If you don't have that belief, it will not happen. Believe in this future version of yourself and you will start to attract it. So for the next 60 days, this is what I want you to lean into. I want you to lean into that clarity of who future you is in a loving, amazing, positive, valued relationship. Who are you? How do you act? How do you show up, right? Get that clarity and then envision yourself as this person every single morning for at least 5 minutes. And then you're going to go out into your day and be this person. But if you do not believe that this is going to happen for you, it will not. And let me tell you why. For years, even after I started working on myself, I wanted that marriage. I wanted to have a family. And I wrote it down in my vision, but I didn't believe it, right? Anytime that would come up in the back of my mind, a little voice would say, it's never going to happen. It's not going to happen for you, right? Because of all those things that people had said to me, all of the past toxic relationships I had, all the failed dates I had, that little voice said, it's not going to happen. Until I built awareness around that and stopped that thought and started to believe in my future, I did not attract my husband. But once I stopped that negative self-talk, once I started to fully believe I was worthy, 6 months later, my husband was in my life, okay? You can have the same result by doing these things. So I know that you probably watched my lives in the past. You maybe never even got more than a minute or two in, but I'm telling you that what I am offering you today, what I just shared with you, is exactly how you will attract your dream partner. I am excited to share with you, I have 5 spots open for my new coaching program. So if you are serious about creating the life that you dream of, the life that is in your heart, that's in your soul, that you want more than anything, I want to help you get there. My brand new coaching program has 5 spots open, and it will absolutely help you get from where you are to where you want to be in life, in business, and in love. So send me a DM right now with the word love to find out more. I know that you can attract your dream partner. I know you can have that loving relationship that inspires you and excites you, but you have to do the work. So if you want to dive in fully, send me a DM right now with the word love, and we will get to work on transforming your life, your relationships, and more. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you, and I look forward to connecting soon.